This is the men's room.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
You're listening to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
From BBC Science, Wanted, inspiring name for Europe's 2020 Mars rover. Here's your chance to name the European rover that will go into Mars in 2020, currently called ExoMars. The six-wheeled robot needs something a bit more engaging and inspiring for when it lands on the red planet. Astronaut Tim Peake, he is leading the hunt for a new great moniker. He wants everyone to go to a special website set up for the purpose and enter a suggestion, but don't think Spacey McSpaceface is a goer because this is not an online poll. All ideas will be put forth before an expert panel, and it is they who will make the final choice. The vehicle is currently being assembled at the Airbus factory in Stevenage. But they do have an online form, and you can fill that out and submit it, and then submit. And there's some rules. The name can be a single word, a short combination of words, or an acronym. It must not have been used in the past. Ideas should be accompanied with an explanation of no more than 150 words. If it's a person's name, that person must have died before this date, blah, 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 blah. They do have all that different stuff.
Listen, they can have all those rules, and all they're going to review is Spacey McSpaceface. Mm-hmm. You can put all this stuff up to all you want. Guess what name everyone's going to suggest?
Oh, God. The winning entry will earn a tour of the Airbus factory building.
Oh, thanks.
God,
thanks for that.
Whoa. Oh, you shouldn't have. It's too much. It's too much. I can't take that. I can't accept your generosity. No, I can't. I really can't. I'm going to go to the grocery store.
Right. You can't leave that stuff up to the internet.
Christ.
I don't know why anyone. And like I said, they put all these rules, all this stuff. Like, dude, you're going to review Spacey McSpaceface. You might not pick the name, but you're going to get 10 million submissions for that name.
Yeah, like it never goes well.
Ever.
No.
Ever.
When did you or someone else say, I've never heard it called that before? 844-999-OLA.
Hello, Brittany. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
Okay, so I kind of have two. One is just kind of cutesy kitty. My kids, like everyone else's kids this generation, are obsessed with Frozen.
Yes.
And they started calling Olaf Snow Talk because he's a snowman that talks, and that has morphed into them calling every snowman Snow Talk.
See, and that's when it starts getting old.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
Snow Talk.
And then I have another one from my nieces. When they were little, they're two twin girls. When they were little, one of them was a little bit more mean than the other and would push the other, right? So we'd always go, don't push, be nice, don't push. Well, we said that so often that the other twin started calling her Push, and she was therefore known as Push for years.
Lovely. That's a great way to go
Right?
through school. Oh, this is my child, Push.
She would literally say, my name's not Anna Lynn, my name is Push.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Hey, look, my niece is the same way. She has a beautiful name, and she doesn't want anyone to say her name. Her name is Peachy.
Peachy?
Yeah, Peachy.
I can dig that. Like,
Her real name is Angelina.
I'll go with Peachy.
Yeah, well, that's what she says. She's like, I'm not Angelina. I'm Peachy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because she'll correct.
Think how things could have been different. It could have been Peachy Jolie.
That's how my Uncle Phil. Like, he was a junior.
Right.
So when he was a kid, people called him Dee. And like...
Dee?
Yeah.
DD meaning?
Like just D-E-E, like Dee. I don't know how he got, but that was just his nickname. So to this day, like, I call him, like, me and my cut, like, I'll call him Phil, but most people still just be like, oh, Dee?
That is weird, man. Yeah, but I guess that's how you know people. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Charles. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, hola.
Hola.
So, a couple months ago, coworker was asking if there's any bread left up on the table, and I was like, no, it's just the heels. And she was like, what's that? I'm like, oh, at the end of the bread. She's like, no, you call that the butt.
The butt?
The butt of the bread?
I've never heard anything else. Yeah, I've never heard anything else that the ends of sliced bread be called other than heel.
I haven't either.
Oh, I've used butts.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean use butt?
Bread butt, like
Yeah, it's the butt of the bread.
You call it the butt.
doing the butt.
I think so.
I like big butts.
Okay.
I cannot lie.
All right.
Those are the
I've always known it as the heel.
I knew the heel, or just the, yeah, I've never
Or
heard
the
it called
crust.
the butt.
I've heard it called the crust.
Don't think I know that.
I don't want it.
You don't want it?
I don't mind
No.
it now. And it's
I mean,
so
you're
weird.
right. As an
Like,
adult, I could probably eat it, but as a child, it was like, no.
it's such a strange thing.
Yeah.
Like, I could eat the crust. But yeah, the ends of the bread, man, like if that's what you were down to and your mother's going to make you a sandwich, like I'd rather go hungry than eat it. Then as an adult, I'm like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it.
It's good with
but you can't
peanut butter and jelly.
Dude,
It's
I was
good with
going to
grilled
say,
cheese,
it's
man.
a home run, but you
Yeah, it's
cannot
awesome.
get a kid to do it. It makes no sense, but I do remember myself clearly acting the way my kids act now. Like, I get it. You're not going to eat it. There's nothing I can say. I can try to tell you what my parents, what every parent told everyone. It tastes the same. It's from the same bread. None of it matters. I get it.
But to this day, as an adult, if you gave me the butt of the bread and I paid for the sandwich, I'd be like, dog, what are you doing?
Well, yeah, if I pay for the sandwich.
And I'll go you one further. If you make me a sandwich on plain old white Wonder Bread, I'm going to go, where in the hell am I? I could have done this at home.
See, that's what I want, though, man.
Yeah, you know.
But I grew up with wheat bread. So, like you always say to yourself, when I move out of the house, I'll never do or I'll never buy, whatever.
You haven't bought wheat bread?
Man, I refuse to buy goddamn wheat bread. And it's just every day of my life growing up with wheat bread. It's not what I want. And it was fine if you had cold cuts, all right? But I'm a peanut butter and jelly guy. Peanut butter and jelly and wheat bread just pissed me off as a kid.
The one that made me so mad. And I don't really drink soda like I used to as I'm sitting here looking at my Diet Coke. 2-liter bottles of Coke. I swore as a child. And then they would go into the refrigerator for some reason, and they would go flat. Even if you're trying to conserve your soda, not drink as much.
It's understood, but it sucked.
It sucked. And it just pissed me off, and I was like, man, one day, just cans. Me and cans, that's it.
And you live about
and
that,
then
right?
then the 3-liter came out.
That was
that
joke.
made things worse.
It went flat in no time.
Immediately.
By the time it hit your glass, your soda had gone flat.
You could have a picnic. You could have a cookout with people, you know what I mean, at a pavilion, and you could open it, and a half an hour later, you have to pour that crap out because it's already flat.
If there's a 2-liter of soda, we've got to be at some kind of party.
You have to. You have to drink it immediately.
I got my pizza delivered, and I'm not feeling any guilt at all. But yeah, I remember when they got the 3-liter. The first thing was they couldn't figure out how to get it in the fridge. So it was never cold. You'd have to grab ice, all right? Which as a kid, and it's hard to explain, but as a kid, getting an ice cube out of an ice cube tray on your own, for whatever reason, this is like trying to defuse a bomb if you have no idea what you're doing. Like, it didn't matter, and you bang it around. But when you opened it fresh, I remember the 3-liter bottle, man, it sounded like a train pulling into the station. It was like... And that was just the air coming out. And in that moment, you're like, the soda is flat. Like, it exhaled, and all of the bubbles have gone away.
It just sucked.
God, it was horrible.
When did you or someone else say, I've never heard it called that before? 844-999-OLA.
Hello, Daniel. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola!
Hola!
First story I got 2 of them. Back when I was 18, my buddy and I were walking the Capitol Mall in Olympia, and they had a feng shui store there. Well, I've never read what feng shui, how it was spelled, and walked by, and I was like, what the hell is feng shui? And he looked at me, and he was like, you mean feng shui? And ever since then, every time I see the word, I always laugh and have a little, and call my buddy, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Miles used to call it feng shui all the time. Yeah. And we used to work with this guy. This guy would get so mad at, visibly and then verbally angry while we're on there at Miles, because no matter what, Miles would just say, was it like feng shui? What did you keep saying, man?
I can't remember what it
was.
But
this guy, he would lose his mind.
I knew.
I know you knew.
I knew, but it didn't matter because that wasn't the point. I just can't remember what I say. Oh, the one that used to the one that used to piss him off the most was when I'd say everyone's favorite. Why do you gotta say everybody's favorite TV time with Ted all the time? Why do you say everybody's favorite every freaking time? I'm never gonna not say that now.
If it makes you that mad.
Exactly.
So the second one, I was eating dinner with my wife about a year ago, and everybody knows what hors d'oeuvres are. But same thing as the first one. I'd never seen the spelling of it, so I looked at her and I said, "What are hors d'oeuvres?"
Right. Yeah, I think we've all gone through these things in life, haven't we?
Hors d'oeuvres, right? To this day, that's spelled very weird.
And I actually felt embarrassed on that one because at that time I was 27. So
see, that's the difference.
My life, and I'd never seen the spelling of it.
Hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah,
but that's a mispronunciation.
But the difference is he knows what hors d'oeuvres are, though. And the whole thing is typically, look, all of us were a little shocked the first time we saw the word hors d'oeuvres spelled out. And I think all of us said what he said. It's just for most of us, we were a lot younger.
Yeah.
Before you said it out loud at the restaurant with someone you wanted to have sex with.
You wanted to hear, yeah. Then you learn over time to be quiet and let other people say it.
He was 27, and it's like he stepped in. I'm like, damn it.
Oh, my God. I mean, trust me, man. You go to a restaurant, and sometimes the trend is, if it's an Italian restaurant, everything is going to be, it's going to be in Italian. So instead of, if you like mussels and crabs or whatever you like in your, like a seafood pasta, they're going to call it puttanesca or whatever the hell they call it. I don't even know what the hell But everything.
But you have to ask.
Everything is like that. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what restaurant you go to, even if you go to a Mexican restaurant and you're not sure how to pronounce something, it's like,
and you hate
what is the?
You need to say it real fast and kind of quiet. You know what, man? I'll take an order of the but what I do is I say it but you always kind of point.
Right.
You have to figure, and then they always say, because they question you, they'll say, do you mean Francesca Mojito? Yeah, of course that's what I meant. That's what I just said. Didn't I just say that?
Right. I'm here for one thing, the mofongo. Bring it out. Big Poppy ready to eat.
I'm here for the mofongo.
Mofongo?
Yeah.
What the hell's that?
Oh, it's like plantains. Like it's a.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure it's like a Dominican or Puerto Rican thing.
Oh,
it's
it
like
is mofongo.
Mofongo. Yeah. Oh, you never heard that?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Who just walks?
I do love plantains, but if it's in mofongo,
it's like crushed up in a little bowl, and then there's like some protein in there.
Oh man, have you ever had plantains where they just fry them up and you have some guacamole and stuff?
But see, that's the problem. That's when you have to ask, because you'll read stuff and you're like, all right.
It's got
plantains. It's got all this stuff I like,
and you just
but I don't know what it is.
I'm getting plantains tonight.
It used to on SNL whenever they Keenan Thompson would do Big Poppy. That was always his thing.
What, mofongo?
Just here for the mofongo.
Still to come, bad jokes on the way. The Drunken Charge, Ryan Castle will be in to kick off the bad jokes right before we drink a toast with a shot of the day and another round of Ted versus the FCC. We'll take a quick break and be right back. You're listening to the Men's Room Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
Our question, when did you or someone else say, I've never heard it called that before? Here come those emails from the Men's Room at mensroomlive.com.
You've got mail.
Oh, we got a ton of emails here from today. We'll try to get to as many as possible. Bitches, my younger sister is a bit heavier, and her pants sometimes creep down and need to be pulled up. One day, my mother noticed this and rendered assistance, pulling my sister's pants up around her waist. Apparently, she pulled her pants up too much, and my sister exclaimed, "Ow, Mom, my stooch!"
The stooch.
We all got a big laugh out of that one.
Had not heard that.
The stooch, yes. Let's see here. Hi, guys. My 3-year-old daughter loves cereal. One morning, she was pointing at the pantry saying, I want chicken cereal. First, I was thinking, what are you talking about? She wanted a box of cornflakes, which has the chicken on the box. That from Joe. Never heard it called that. We were talking about eating spicy food and being careful so that we didn't face repercussions the next day when one of my buddies burst out and said, yeah, you don't want to get the cinnamon knot.
The cinnamon knot?
I guess it burns. My best friend never heard yins before I met her. She's only known y'all. That from Ashley. If you're a yinzer, that's mostly Western Pennsylvania. My then girlfriend and I were in the kitchen cooking dinner, and she wanted to ask me to hand her something. She couldn't come up with the name. She said, give me the flipper flopper. So I thought about it for a minute, and I gave her the spatula. I ended up marrying that woman. We're going on 3 years. Her name is Chrissy. I love you.
Flipper flopper.
That from Adam. Hola, Bicholas. Growing up, my siblings and I always thought our grandmother was weird for calling a couch or sofa a Davenport.
Oh, yeah, I've heard
I guess that's an old person thing. That from Jay. Guys, I grew up in the Seventh-day Adventist church and went to a boarding academy run by the church. Cafeteria served taco salad but called it a haystack for some reason. When I called it that, my wife at the time looked at me like I was nuts. You mean a taco salad, she asked. Gave me crap for calling it that. It didn't lead to the divorce, but the sarcasm didn't help. I remarried, and this time to my high school crush. Yes, we both call it a haystack. That from Mike.
Dude, I went to a small-town bar, and they were pumped because one time they were having Taco Fridays. And I was just like, thought that was a Tuesday thing. Right, but like, all right.
Yeah, like, I don't want to be this guy.
Like, you could serve tacos, whatever, but it was just weird, like Taco Fridays.
Like, most people just pick Tuesday.
Here's another one. Friend's kid was riding her bike, and her feet slipped off the pedals. She fell off the seat onto the crossbar, got a painful look on her face, and exclaimed, I hurt my squishy.
Oh, God.
When I was in the Navy, my buddies from Maryland called a maple bar a long john. Guys, I worked with a guy in construction, and he told me to go get the clam gun. Clam gun, I said. He said, yeah, the clam gun. still looking confused, said, what do you go hunting clams with? He wanted me to give him a shovel. He was a newfie.
Dude, you know what else is a weird term? Night clammers.
What is a night
That's someone who clams
You can't
at night.
I've been driving on beaches and there's no night clamming. And then we just turned it into a thing. Night clammers are ruining this beach. Scumbags.
Guys, my daughter would ask for chicken with a handle for a drumstick. Guys, my son Tyler, who turns 28 next month, hates it when I tell people the cute little things he used to say. I hope he's listening. Here are a few. Every time he'd see the golden arches, he'd point to them and say, ham. Instead of umbrella, it was Brunella. And instead of saying it's frozen solid, he'd say it's frozen salad out there. And my personal favorite, instead of saying from the get-go, he'd say from the gecko. Thanks, guys. That from the Ginger Midget. My husband is from Pittsburgh. I'll never forget trying to figure out what he was saying when he told me he ran the sweeper upstairs. And we just had carpet up there. Vacuuming and running the sweeper are apparently the same thing. Also, what is a buggy? We go to the store and I say, we're going to get a shopping cart. And he says, yep, we're getting a buggy. There are more, but those are the two that stand out the most to me. That from Kendra.
Was he born in 1736?
It's just Pittsburgh lingo.
He's on a sweeper.
It really is. We got a few comments as well.
I got a few comments. This one says, well, my daughter was 3 years old. She asked me, why am I using leg soap on my front butt whiskers?
Wait, hold on. Hold on again.
When my daughter was 3, she asked me why I was using leg soap on my front butt whiskers.
On my front butt whiskers.
As a toddler, I pointed to an elderly black man in the grocery store and exclaimed, look, Ma, it's a chocolate papa. Apparently the guy laughed, and my mother said,
oh, no.
that he said I've been called worse. Let's see, a buddy of mine who calls a wet bike a jet ski, and I enjoyed this one. When I was little, my mom called my vagina my tutu. Got to me, what did you think of Desmond Tutu? But I happened to go into ballet. And when they said we had to wear our tutus, I was bawling my eyes out.
I bet you were. Oh. Do we have time for a few extra emails here from the men's room at mensroomlive.com?
You've got mail.
All right, let's get to the birthdays here, Old Bacholas, and we've got quite a few. I hope it's not too late. Can you please welcome my daughter to the world on her birthday with a little kid fish sandwich and a Joey Chestnut? Thank you, gentlemen. Keep on rocking.
Fish sandwich.
Chestnut!
Big shout out to our amazing, beautiful daughter, Belle, pronounced Belly. She has officially graced this planet with her smile and compassion for 10 years now. Couldn't be prouder of the young woman. If you guys wouldn't mind, give her a little kid face sandwich followed by some very clean and age-appropriate encouraging words from the Dirty Germans.
How old?
Yes, Ted, she is only 10 years old. It would make her day. Thanks, guys.
Fish sandwich.
Yeah. You're at least double digits now. That is, you're 10. That's better than 9.
Yeah, stay in school.
That from Dad, Mom, and her little brother, Wyatt.
Yeah, these dirty Germans should be for adults.
Today's my buddy Darren's birthday, who is a tool and die maker. He would love to hear the Dirty Germans talk about his tool. Thanks, guys. That from the Gut Geezer.
Yeah, I don't normally operate with tools so small, but I think we can make it work.
Yeah, I'll use the tool, and then I'll ink something in for you. Maybe paint a certain part of your body.
Yeah.
Guys, I'd like to wish my best buddy Keith a happy birthday. He is 31 now. Love the show. We'll listen any chance we get together. Can he get a penis is too small and some Aussie Ted? Thanks, guys. That from James.
Ted here from Melbourne. Just kind of learned this one recently, but maybe you should come over. Bring a Sheila. Hopefully we can get into the pasta pocket.
Boo bitches, can you guys sing the birthday song for my brother Rick Jr.? And can he get a shotgun blast from Thrill and a Gets with an owl hitting the window? Thanks, guys. And Wobbin, keep up the great work. Get! All of my dudes!
Rick Jr.?
Rick Jr.
I know.
Rick Jr.
I don't know why that's funny to me.
All of my dudes. Today is my absolutely stunning girlfriend's 24th trip around the earth. Can you guys give her an owl hitting the window and some dirty Germans, please?
Yeah. Tonight we will film our own version of Black Hawk Down.
Yeah, the way he talks to you, it sounds like he's hitting out of his league. Maybe we should come over here for a little secret date.
Gentlemen and women, today is my son Paula's 25th birthday, a Marine Corps veteran. Please let him know his father is very proud of him. Gonna get a what the hell is that? Your penis is too small, and an owl hitting the window. Thanks, guys.
Oh my God! What the is that, bro?
Bitches, it's my 25th birthday today. Can I get some dirty Germans? Thanks, guys. That from Sir Kratos.
Yeah, Sir Kratos, I am not a doctor, but to check your health, I will give you the German pelvic exam.
Yeah, I don't know your age, but I might have to give you another exam, too. Actually, I'm not searching for everything. I just want to use a finger.
Birthday to my great friend, Einut. You've been an awesome help and friend in a time of need. And here's that Suck It Up cupcake that he didn't get for my birthday. So suck it up, cupcake. And a Geez Louise, please.
So, suck it up, cupcake!
Jeez Louise!
Guys, Ola Bacholas, today is the day that the Jackal turns another year older than the rest of the group. How about the Dirty Germans? Thanks, guys. That from Death by Night.
Yeah, tonight we will have sex while listening to classical music. I will start on Beethoven and finish on your Bach.
Yeah, it's Jackal. Happy birthday, Jackal. Good news. I'll come over and you can have your first experience with white asparagus.
Hello, guys. Today is my wonderful husband's birthday. His name is Watende, and I know he would love an original fish sandwich and a Leroy Jenkins. That from your lovely wife, Olga.
Fish sandwich?
Let's do this. Leroy
Happy birthday for Taylor. He is turning the big 2-7 today. Maybe a Geez Louise and a story as a script or any of that crap from what's his face.
Jeez Louise!
I just said that. A script is a story. It's not a storybook.
That guy. A bitch's birthday shout out for my younger brother. The dude just pumped out twins. He has 2 beautiful 1-year-olds and is the kind of amazing brother and dad that makes you just want to be a better person. He's also a badass Army vet, so I can't wait for the stories that are to come when his girls start dating. How about some dirty Germans talking about a crusty veteran and him dating his aged daughters? That would be awesome. Still listening to you guys in BFE, South Dakota. Keep on rocking. That from Dylan. Birthday request for Derek.
Yeah, the most disturbing part to me is that they bring up sex and that you are crusty.
Yeah, speaking of crusty, it sounds like a shepherd's about to make some pie.
Guys, it's my son Nate's 28 trip around the sun. Got me hooked on your show 15 plus years ago. How about a Suck It Up cupcake and an owl hitting the window along with Ted from Melbourne? Thanks, guys. Keep on rocking. That from the mom, Mary.
So, suck it up, cupcake!
Yeah, Ted here from Melbourne. Heard it's your birthday. Heard you got your mom into the show. Or the mom got you into the show. Maybe you should get your mom into some Ted. Down under, man. I'll take care of it.
Pachola, today's our little brother Tyler's 28th trip around the sun. The only thing he has asked for this year is a birthday shout-out from you guys, so do that for him. How about some dirty Germans? That would be amazing. Rock on. That from Lena and Erica.
Yeah, for your birthday, I will touch my toes and show you my brown-eyed cyclops.
Yeah. You ever wanted to know what it feels like to be inside of a Hot Pocket? You will find out tonight.
All of Michelle's, can you please sing the birthday song for Chris Light because he is BAE, better at everything. That from Virginia. We'll do it. Guys, it's my husband Ian's 30th birthday, and his only request for you guys to talk all over yourselves in honor of us moving to Virginia at the end of this year. So please talk all over yourselves about Virginia. Thanks, guys. That from Bubs.
I'll tell you right now, my
Virginia's just kind of a state I drive through often. Visit my brother who lives in Virginia.
Mom's side of the family.
Went to
It's more of the
Blue
Norfolk
crabs,
area.
and get ham down
Remember,
there.
it's hotter than so. And what do you call someone from Norfolk?
Bacholas, I would like to wish the love of my life, Tim, a happy 31st birthday. He's a longtime listener, and one of our favorite things to do is listen to your show. How about 2 Joey chestnuts and a barbershop fish sandwich? Love you, baby. That from Kelly, Charlie, and Lando.
Joey Chestnut! Joey Chestnut!
Is it too early for a fish sandwich? Cheese and tartar on the side.
Oh, yeah.
I smell the fish sandwich, maybe some dill relish in the morning, at noon, and at night, and at night.
Guys, today is my boyfriend's 31st. He's awesome. I'd like to dedicate a little turtle wax with an andro penis in the paws. Thanks, guys. That from the Pirate Collector.
Andro penis.
Good say dirty Germans wish Jeff and Joel a happy 31st birthday wish with some dirty German twin talk. Thanks, guys. Love the show.
Yeah, I love twins. I have some to show you myself. We call them Mighty and Tighty.
Yeah. Sometimes I do Germans doing Americans. And twins.
Bitch is my friend
It's a beer
Kathy.
commercial, Miles. It's very popular.
Yes, she is a loyal listener, loves the show. It's her birthday. So would you please sing her the birthday song? Thanks, guys. That from Michelle will do. Here's another. Can I get a happy birthday to the best sister in the world, Suzanne, 36 years old today. How about Joey Chestnuts and some dirty Germans from your favorite brother, Stefan?
Joey Chestnut! Joey Chestnut!
Yeah, tonight I want to introduce you to Louis Gossett Jr.
Yeah. And after that, you better get your Iron Eagle on, girl.
Yeah.
Guys, want to make a request for my son's birthday. How about a Suck It Up cupcake and the Dirty Germans talking about doing time? And I would like them to dedicate that to Bruiser. He's 31 years old. Bruiser is locked up and resides at Cedar Creek, where his unit crew, 66, are doing an exceptional job working with the DNR Firefighters program. Bruiser and his team, Crew 66, have earned themselves a new title and are now recognized as the Hot Shots within the fire
So
group.
suck it up, cupcake!
Yeah, I will show you another hot shot tonight. And I remember doing Sheila. I do not remember doing time.
Yeah, Bruiser. Remember, there's only 2 days when you do time. The day you go in is the day you get out.
Pachello's.
We call that the In-N-Out burger. Animal style.
Yeah, be careful with Sapruno.
It's my sweetheart Josh's 42nd. What do you do for the guy who has everything? How about 2 big bong hits? Thank you, guys. You totally rock. That from Shelley. That's 2 big bong hits.
That is too big.
Guys, it's my dad, Aaron's 48th trip around the sun. How about the Dirty Germans talking about Heimlich the caterpillar? That from Alex.
Yeah, I do not know about this caterpillar, but Heimlich to me means Heinlich.
Yeah, the Heimlich reminds me of something other emotion I'm used to. But this caterpillar, does he turn into a butterfly? Does he last like a German 2 weeks?
Yeah, if I do the Heimlich maneuver, you will choke at the end.
We just want to wish a happy birthday to my
That hot
cousin
dog
Bruce.
is not coming out.
Pronounce the Bruce.
Not without the safe word.
He is celebrating his 56th trip around the sun. I've recently got him hooked on your show. How about a what the F is that, bro? Thanks, guys. That from Michelle.
Oh my God! What the is that, bro?
All right, guys, here you go.
Happy, happy, happy birthday! Happy, happy, happy birthday! Happy, happy, happy birthday to you.
The Dirty Germans, brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
Bad jokes on the way. We will drink and toast with a shot of the day, but first we need to go back in time to the last time we played Ted versus the FCC. So if we could, let's go back in time.
Sheila is a clock designer. Sheila sells clocks designed at Digger Nick's Clock Emporium by the dock. Digger Nick's big black clock design is a hot seller.
3 times fast.
Sheila is a clock designer. She sells clock designs at Digger Nick's Clock Emporium by the dock. Digger Nick's big black clock designs is a hot seller.
1.
Sheila is a clock designer. She sells clocks designed at Digger Nick's Clock Emporium by the dock. Digger Nick's big black clock design is a hot seller.
2.
Sheila is a clock designer. She sells clock designs at Digger Nick's Clock Emporium by the dock. Digger Nick's big black clock design is a hot seller.
Big win last week at Ted versus the FCC. Let's do it again.
Now, everyone's favorite daytime game show, where one person could lose $325,000 and their job, or win and walk away with nothing. It's time for Ted versus the FCC.
Oh my God! Ugh. I don't know what they're cutting that stuff with, but man, oh man, back of my throat's been bloody all day. It's unbelievable.
It's glass, Miles.
Oh my God!
Every time I sneeze, it's a surprise.
It's unbelievable. Yes. Time once again for Ted versus the FCC, and instead of going with one of the ones that we made last night, as we were up to about 3 a.m. trying to come up with some rhymes and riddles,
and get the blood out of the carpet.
Come in here this morning, and an email from a listener, and listeners first. Let's face it. So this Ted versus the FCC comes from the kick-ass accountant, and it goes something like this. Shiro is City Sushi's chief sushi chef. the chief sushi chef, or City Sushi, sear City Salmon for the City Sushi's City Sashimi. The way that we do Ted versus the FCC is that you need to read that one time through and then 3 times fast.
Shiro is City Sushi's sushi chef. The sushi chef of City Sushi shears City Salmon for City Sushi's City Sashimi.
3 times fast.
Shiro is City Sushi.
Oh, yeah.
Was that even once?
Yeah.
No.
Not to mention you spit all over the screen in front of you.
Yeah. Okay. That was a tough one.
Sushi City.
Sushi it is.
You get a different Google search.
Bad jokes are on the way. 844-999. Ola, you can email the bad jokes to the men's room at mensroomlive.com. As Ryan Castle, the drunk in charge, we're going to kick off the bad jokes next. You are listening to the Men's Room Radio Network.
This is the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
Bad joke time, 844-999. Ola, and away we go on the bad jokes.
Hello, Garrett. Welcome to Bad Jokes.
Hola.
Hola.
All right, so what streets do ghosts haunt?
What streets do ghosts haunt?
Dead ends.
Not bad. Hello, Bridget. Welcome to Bad Jokes.
Hola.
Hola.
So, back in the Old West, this 3-legged dog hobbles into a bar and he says, I'm looking for the guy who shot my paw.
Couple for you here. Furniture store keeps calling me, but all I wanted was a one-night stand.
Who?
What concert only costs 45 cents?
What?
Nickelback and 50 Cent.
What's brown and sits in the woods?
What's brown and sits in the woods?
Winnie's Pooh.
Winnie's Pooh.
What do you call a happy cowboy?
What do you call a happy cowboy?
A jolly rancher.
What's the difference between Viagra and England?
Viagra and get you past the semi.
Oh, is that the joke?
Yes. What do you call an empty can of Cheese Whiz?
What do you call?
An empty can of Cheese Whiz.
What?
Cheese Whiz. There's more. Why did the condom fly across the room?
Why did the condom fly across the room?
Got pissed off.
That's just science.
Why didn't the skeleton cross the road?
Why did the skeleton cross the road?
He didn't have the guts.
Oh, that's why he didn't cross the road.
Cross the road.
Cross the road, yes.
Hang on there. What is it? No, crap, sorry. Call. Here we go. Hello, Chris. Welcome to Bad Jokes.
Hola.
Hola.
Hey, I'm good friends with 25 letters of the alphabet, but I don't know why.
What do Disneyland and Viagra have in common?
What do Disneyland and Viagra have in common?
You wait an hour for a 3-minute ride.
Woman, have we made it to drinking time?
Somebody out there deserves to be recognized. And the Men's Room knows just who it is. So to you, we say, bottoms up, sailor. You're the toast of our shot of the day.
Drink time it is, and as usual, we head to the drink desk and Stephen Throwhill to find out who we're toasting.
Yes, indeed. And today we toast 19-year-old Corey Browski of Chicago, Illinois. Now, he works as the receptionist at a small web design company. And this past Monday, he got a text from an unknown number saying, I'm making you come at 12 on Friday. Now, he thought this was a text from a random girl that he'd met. So he responded, and I quote, first of all, you're not making me do S. Second off, I don't remember scheduling any D appointments. He did not say D. It rhymes with Rick. All right? That's what he sends back. Now, when the person responded, that's when he found out the text was not from a lady looking to schedule a D appointment. It was, in fact, from his boss who, quote, got a new number. And she was going to make him come in at noon on Friday. So she had texted, I'm going to make you come on Friday at noon. Now, he might have been able to talk his way out of it, but he ended up posting a screenshot of the conversation on Twitter. It went viral, and 2 days later, he quit his job.
Oh.
Man, oh, man, oh, man. I mean, to be fair, the boss could have sent a slightly more clear text, I
don't know
guess.
if that's really a fireable offense.
He wasn't fired.
Oh, he just quit. He just quit.
Embarrassed.
Yes,
Why?
indeed.
Well, he was the one who put it out there.
Well, that's the thing. Like, why would you if this thing embarrassed you that much?
I mean, like,
why would you post
the
it to
idea
Twitter?
is to get a lot of people to like it and view it. Right?
But I don't think he thought it was embarrassing until he realized he had
just how dumb it was.
Like, right, that he had just been the
I don't
jackass.
think he shared this with everyone. And then I think when he posted it to Twitter, and then his coworkers got wind of it. I'm sure the ribbing he got for that was.
And it's just one of those things. Honestly, like you never know what's going to happen on Twitter or something, right?
Right. You really.
So he
don't,
probably
man.
just posted it thinking some people might find it funny, and then it got huge.
Well, Corey, if it makes you feel any better, I find it funny. Mm-hmm. I do. I love that that's his response, and his boss is like, "Yeah, hey, no, it's your boss. It's a new phone." Yeah, I like his style though, man. So
it's his old boss.
Yes,
go easy.
Yeah. So we pour this booze and we drink this booze because we think it's yummy.
Yummy!
So over the tongue and down the throat to party in our tummies.
Down the hola, bitchola!
Let's get caller 9 in line for profile this. 844-999-OLA.
Hola! The shenanigans continue on the Men's Room Radio Network.